Hi, everyone. One of my goals is to add enormous value to my community, and sometimes I can do that by sharing things I know. Sometimes I can do that by sharing things I don't know. So today I'm going to share something I don't know, and that is a platform called Patreon. And I've looked at Patreon in the past, and I'm going to be honest, I never once considered myself a creator, so I didn't see me fitting into the platform. Now, I've gone on and become a creator. I do a lot of podcasting, I do a lot of book writing, I do a lot of LinkedIn posts. And what I'm looking at, and I want to share this for those of you who are thinking, well, I need to get started, I don't know where to start. I personally believe that every business, I don't care what size, big or small, you should have some content that is unique and special for your special clients, your VIP clients. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a Patreon account from scratch. And I'm going to show you how I would do it if I was a local business and I was looking to support myself and grow my business. So, one of the things I believe, and this is mindset piece, but if you're following me or you've been part of my world, you know that I care deeply about helping local businesses. Um, the statistics say that less than 4% of businesses survive past 10 years. My goal, my mission is to make sure that more do. And the reason I'm passionate about that is I've seen businesses fail, many, many businesses fail. I've had business failures. I get up and I keep going. But I've seen it break people. I've seen it destroy their dreams. I've seen it destroy their marriages, leave them homeless, penniless, broke. And I've actually seen it go to the extreme where somebody can't cope with their failure and the only way out they see is suicide. So for me, I'm really passionate about helping entrepreneurs. And the reason I believe that and why I believe that's a good thing is I believe that entrepreneurs are the heartbeat of any society, especially in North America. The entrepreneurs out there are going to solve the greater challenges of the world beyond anything that government or nonprofits can hope to do. So I really believe we need to support local businesses and quite frankly, we need to support big business as well. But just for the record, I believe that the billion-dollar companies will be okay without my help. I'm not here to help Google make another billion. I don't want to help or need to help Apple make another billion. They don't need my help. Who needs help is the local business that's making 50,000, 60,000, 100,000 a year, and they're just trying to figure out how do I feed my family and keep the lights on while creating jobs in the community. Maybe it's a big local retailer or something, but really, truly, I believe every business should have some special content for their best clients. Um, we want subscription services, we want memberships, we want to reward loyalty. So I believe, if you sell products, you should be creating training videos on how to use the products, how to maintain the products, how to get the best out of the products, what other products go with that. Um, People want to be educated. People want to understand things. If you sell services, you want to share content, helping people get ready to work with you, share content on other things they can do. But basically, you want to help people. And the more you help people, the more they'll be loyal to you. So loyalty is earned. All right. So I'll get off the soapbox. This is me setting up Patreon. And what I think you want to do if you're a local business or even if you're a virtual business, whether you're bricks and mortar or online, I think a Patreon account is a really simple way to get started. Um, I have a very complicated, big e-commerce, but for the beginner, if you're just starting out, start with something simple like Patreon, and there are other options. But today, I'm just going to show you how I would set up Patreon, and I hope it helps you. So I have a podcast called Global Wellness Headquarters. And basically, I'm going to just show you how I would set that up. on Patreon. And bear with me. So you're going to see this literally live. So if I have to think or look through things, forgive me. Okay. So first things first. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to set the cover like that. Normally, I'd figure out what the exact specifications are. I'm not too worried about that today. So first things first. So going to patreon.com, it's really easy to create an account. I'm going to show you how I would set up a podcast, for example, if I was to use Patreon. Okay, and okay, I don't know where that went. Did I lose it? Oh, there it is. So this is my logo. This is just sort of a backdrop. Okay, so I've completed one of 5. Okay, so I don't have an intro video. Oh, actually I do. Hold on. Okay. Just, okay. So I'm just going to copy and paste. Makes my life easier. Okay. It's tiny. I'll have to assume it's legible. Now we have content on YouTube, so I connected YouTube there already. And so we described our page. Okay, so it's kind of got a blog element to it. So let's add a post. Text. And okay. Okay, so I'm not going to add any attachments, but our tags, we have the 9 elements of holistic wellness. And we have Global Wellness HQ. Okay, so the tags have to be short. Good enough. Okay, so let's publish now. And we might as well go live and say, okay, so very easy to go live. Where is it? Okay, so let's go to LinkedIn. And let's post. So as you can see, really, really, really dead easy to set up. Um, so I realize watching this is probably not that exciting just yet. But for those of you who are watching this, you probably already have some content. I'm going to show you how I would put up my podcast, for example. And let's just copy the URL. Basically, I want to make it easy to share content, make it easy for people to find. So I always do what I call cross post and make sure all the details are on my platforms. So it makes it easier for people to find. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So let's just close these things. We don't need them. But we've announced to the world that we're live on Patreon. Okay, so now so far we have one post. That's great. And people can engage with us. So we have officially launched. Yay. Now, this is not the hard part. We're going to be posting and sharing some content. So, for example, I might add another post shortly, but for now, I just want to show you how you can set up your shop and start selling products. So, I'm not going to actually set up a product because I think there's a bit of prep time, and what I'll do is I'll do another video showing the detail of it, but they make it really easy to add products. If you're a local business, this is where I'm going to start with the membership. And so we're going to set up levels and we're going to make it easy for people to work with us. Now, a lot of people out there want to give away free content. I give away enormous free content in my podcast. So I want to add some special stuff where I could sell it and bring people into my world. So my podcast is widely available, it's free, and I really truly do it to help others. I don't care necessarily if I make money off the podcast episodes, but that's where I start to build my community. I get to know people. So once they've gotten to know me through the podcast, we want to give them ways to get to know us. So I'm going to create 3 levels. And the reason I use 3, science has shown that more than 3 starts to confuse people. And somewhere after 6 to 12 choices, their brain shut down and they can't decide. So I like to make it easy. It's good, better, best, or bronze, silver, gold, whatever you want to call it. But there's always a get to know me tier. And let's make this $29.95. You can pick your own pricing, but basically we'll share certain things and this is what they get. So now what we'll think about is the description. Now, normally I'd add a cover image, but in the interest of getting this done, I'm going to not do it. But it's nice they put the size there. And here we can add benefits. So let's do ad-free content. And let's add that. And let's do okay. So we'll give them ad free basically, and I don't mind giving people a free trial. And then advanced. Okay. Okay. So that's your basic. Now we're going to add um, okay. So this, let's make it $49.95. Add benefits. So they get the same. And let's see what else we got. They're going to get behind the scenes. And what else? Okay. And let's give them at least one more benefit. Digital. Okay. So we want to save something for the higher level. We might as well give them that. Ask. Okay. So we're almost done. Behind the scenes, and last but not least, VIP access. Okay. Okay. We're going to add all of those. And I'm going to add Okay. I like to give early access. And one more. Um, the VIP. Okay. Now, actually, let's give him one more benefit. And free. Okay. And okay. Let's make sure I didn't double up anything. Early ticket access. Oops. Okay. So that looks decent. Okay. So just like that, very, very quick, very simple, we've got an online community where you can receive payments, you can manage your membership, and you can communicate. So just I want to show you the sections. And this is actually pretty powerful, so I think it's important. As you can see, I literally just launched this, so I don't have any members. But as you build your community, there is the ability to send them messages, and you can filter between paid members, free members, active, canceled, new this month, etc. So let's see what else we have for filters. So we can filter by member type, we can filter by their status, and we can filter by their tiers. Now, I don't know how somebody would enter without having a tier, but that's another conversation. We can filter by join date and for long-time members. So it's got some neat things, and I think you can send some messaging and keep in touch. I like this for the beginner because it's simple. Now, here you can see what benefits you need to track. So this is allowing you to be able to see what's going on. Those who leave complete an exit survey so you can see where they are. You can block people if they're causing trouble or they're just a pain in the butt, or you're not enjoying them in your community. And you can see some insights. So you can see how many active patrons you have, how many new, how many canceled. You can see their free trial. So it's good for a starter. If you don't know where to get started, that's where I would start. And now you can add your payout method. I'm not going to do that, but you can get paid and you can track your income and sales taxes. So if you're looking as a bricks and mortar business, this is a great place to start sharing and selling content. The greatest example I can think of is John Stanton, the founder of the Running Room. He wrote a book called Running Start to Finish, and then he turned that into workshops that are actually taught at your local running room stores, which brings in new runners, avid runners, all levels. I would argue that every business could find a way to do that. Now we can do, again, we can track conversations. We can find our patrons. There's a relationship manager tool. So this is a really good place to start. And we can see if there's notifications, and then under settings, you can set some of your account details. So it shows you I have 100 hours of video available. I have access to new features. I can unpublish my page, and it shows that right now I'm on the plan, and I like this. It's very transparent. They charge an 8% fee that covers the platform, and I assume there's credit card processing added on to that. But what I like about this is you only pay as you earn. Now, this is important for me. It allows me to add a team. So you have to have a premium to be able to add a team. That's normal and fine. So as you grow, you can add a team to it. I use Discord, so I love that I can connect my Discord to this. Discord is where I have my private discussions, my private community. I'll set that up another day in another video, and um, I can send these. I pick the notifications I get. Um, if I'm in a platform, I generally don't like notifications because it just drives me nuts. So if I'm going to log in and access the platform, then I want everything there. So I don't need the extra email notification. And then the billings and payouts, you can set when they pay, you can pause billing, you can set how you get paid. But that's it. That is a really, really simple way. So I'm going to show you how to launch a video, and we'll make this really, really easy. Okay, so this is one of my podcast episodes that I just did. Yeah, I'm going to be really hyper efficient. I just want to copy and paste. Okay. Okay. Okay, so add title. This is Steve Spiro. Okay, now, for some reason, YouTube cuts those off. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. And if I had show notes or something, I can attach it. But basically, you can see, you can preview your post, you can schedule it. And this is live today, so I'm going to hit it. And here I can copy the link and share this post on social media. So that's it. And you can see people can post comments and things like that down below. But this is how people interact. So really simple. I love the simplicity of it. If you're just getting started, keep it super simple. So I hope this video was useful. I'll do other videos like this where if you're just getting started and you're just looking to create some content and share it, Patreon's a really easy platform. And like I said, it's not the only one out there, but it is a nice, easy one. So share your comments, questions below, and I look forward to seeing you in the community.